NASDAQ stocks have had a great year thus far, and there are two key signals that are forecasting even more gains for the tech-heavy group. Hey, I'm Luke Downey, going over our latest big money insights. Don't want to jump off the NASDAQ train just yet. So let's go ahead and look at some awesome data. And I want to talk about the BMI. The big money index has really been a cornerstone of our research for a long time. And I've got a multi-year chart of the BMI. It is here in yellow. As a reminder, the BMI is going up. That means the number of stocks are getting bought relative to those getting sold. The BMI is going lower. It's telling you more stocks are getting sold relative to those getting bought. But we have these extreme points. And as you can see, we are nowhere in the extreme land. Now that can change at any moment, but right now everything is kind of humming along. But more importantly, over the past few months and year, the BMI has been in a healthy uptrend. It's very important to note the trend of the overall market. Now I want to get into two great studies that are very bullish for the NASDAQ. The first of which, we have to go back to what happened in August. You guys remember the VIX exploded to over 38. That sent a lot of money out of markets, and ETFs actually saw extreme selling. We had over 100 ETFs get sold on that day. This was that day when markets were down 4%. Everybody was nervous. The media was telling you stocks were crashing. But more importantly, if you look back historically, these big ETF sell days, they tend to be great times to buy stocks. I mean, just look at the chart of the SPY ETF. So we were telling people to get out there and buy stocks. And 3 months later, on average, when you see 125 or more ETFs get sold, you can see the S&P tends to be up 10%. The NASDAQ is up 12%. 6 months later, S&P's up 14% and NASDAQ's up 20%. And these gains just continue 12 months out and 24 months out. Why I'm bringing you this data today is because this is still a 1 to 2 year study. Okay, we are well into this. A lot of people think you need to see a signal from today. No, listen, we're in the middle of a rebuilding phase that started in August. And look, we've had great gains since then. So NASDAQ's already up 13.4% just over 2 months. This study did prove to be correct, and it still points to healthy gains for the NASDAQ. But what else do we have? Well, we know that September had a tremendous month. In fact, the NASDAQ was up 2.48% for the month of September. That's the best September performance since 2013, if you can believe that. Strong Septembers, yeah, they're bullish for the remainder of the market. So since 1984, the average Q4 performance for the NASDAQ is 6.08%. It's pretty good. However, when September gains at least 2%, the NASDAQ, Q4 tends to gain 9.1%. That's 49% outperformance versus the average. So expect a little pre-election volatility. That's what's going to likely happen. Maybe an October surprise. We've been talking about that on this channel, but usually November, December, we start to see bids come in for stocks. This is where having great research will really benefit your portfolio. Give Map Signals a shot. Make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Get some great research. Find some great results. I'll see you guys next time.